What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dinari. And before we get started with this another episode of the Youngboulchella podcast, I just want to let y'all know and just let y'all know that y'all should go check out Kiritsu Clothing. Kiritsu Clothing, it's by my boy Zan, man. He been doing good things and, making clothing, whatever. And he's coming out with some more, apparel coming out soon. But go check out Kiritsu Clothing. They have hoodies. They about to have some shorts, some other things in stock. But, definitely his stuff is the wave. Go check it out. Go check out the website. Tell him that Dinari sent you. And that's Kiritsu Clothing. Without further ado, let's get started with this episode of the Young Bulls podcast. Peace.
Yo, this is Zion, and you tuning into the Young Bulls podcast with my man Dinari.
You heard me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. Special edition episode, Young Bulls podcast. It's been a minute since you've been on. Probably the last episode was like 2 weeks ago, I believe, or a week ago. But we're back. It's your boy, it's your host with the most. We got Dinari. Jamal's not here for this episode, but I got two well-versed guests. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
DT, go first.
All right. Hey y'all, I'm Diondra, aka DT Guav. Stop playing. Happy to be on the Young Bulls podcast.
Cool.
I'm here with
Nayana. Very, very honored that I got asked to join tonight. Feeling very humble. I would like to thank God and yeah.
Yes, shout out to Allah. Oh yes, happy Eid. Oh no, sorry. Happy Ramadan to everyone who celebrates.
Yeah, happy Ramadan. Happy Ramadan to everybody. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me on this episode. So, since y'all new here, what we do every episode, we just have, me and Jamal, we usually have like our top 5 songs to listen to this week. So like what's part of y'all weekly rotation?
Okay. This week, what was I listening to?
Wait, I got mine ready.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, as we may or may not know, Taylor Swift went on tour. She started her tour last week, right?
Oh, no.
You didn't know?
No, you listen to Taylor Swift?
What? Is that why you said, oh, no?
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan either. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we said we listened to Ice Spice, and then Dinari didn't even hop on the train until later. So if I'm putting you on, you could just say that.
I've always been a fan of Ice Spice. I've always been a fan.
You're such a liar.
All right.
You was not jacking her. Don't do that.
I was.
So my top songs for the week, 3 of them are Taylor Swift. But they're from different eras, because she's on her eras tour. So I was like, let me make my top 5, all the eras. So we have Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I think that was my number 1. And then we had Paper Rings and Snow on the Beach. I love Snow on the Beach. I will die for that song. And then since Drake is also on tour, he is also in my top.
Aubrey.
So we have what song? I think I was listening to Throwback Drake from when I was in elementary school. I don't think it's a specific song, but I think it's just his albums. I don't know. Yeah, literally any song from any of his old albums. And then this is the one I just started listening to, which is Don't Come Out the House, which is Metro and 21. That's been on repeat. So those are mine.
That's a really good list.
That's what's up.
Okay. Dinari, you go next.
All right. So for me, I've always tend to have the best list here.
Here he goes.
So at my number 5, I got Neighbors by J. Cole. Number 4, I got Top Off by Gunna. Number 3, I got Opposite Attract by Kendrick Lamar. 2, I got that's a tough one. 2, I have Pain 1993 by Drake, and then number 1, I got Over by Drake. So, a lot of Drake and some Cole in there, but yeah. But Diondra, what you got on your list?
Okay. So my number 5 this week is Rod Wave. I don't care for the Rod Wave haters. That's my guy. 5 is Time Heals. Don't do that.
No words.
4, that's okay. Number 4, I would say is A Boogie for this week, and I would say that one is going to be Cinderella Story because I haven't heard that in a minute, and I had nostalgia from that. 3, I gotta put my gospel song.
You listen to gospel music?
I do, and it's Overflow. Tasha Combs, Tap In. Number 2, I know my number 1, but what's my number 2? My number 2. Used to by J.I. I love J.I. So that's my number 2. And number 1 is Moment for Life, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Who is J.I.?
J.I. the Prince of New York?
Who is that?
Did you watch the rap game?
Yeah, I watched the rap game. Yeah.
So you watch the rap game, but you don't know J.I.
I don't remember who that was.
He had the afro and he light skin.
The light skinned dude? Yeah. I know you talking about. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
But you should know him for his music though, because his music is very good.
No.
Dinari, you're so like, I don't know about you. I really don't know about you.
I'll check out some J.I. after I get off this episode.
Yeah, yes, do that. I will send you some actually. I'll send you some good songs to listen to because his music is really good.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I watched him in concert.
Really?
He was
with A Boogie.
Yeah. He's so cute. He's so little.
Yeah, he's tiny. I think he's like 5'5" or my height.
Oh, that's what's up. So speaking of concerts, so we all go to Temple, and Temple just did their whole rollout thing for Owlchella.
Yep.
So I have my thoughts on it, but I really wanted to hear what y'all had to say about it because, I'm not gonna lie, that the whole rollout, everything about it, it was just bad. I mean, I'm not mad at who we got, but I really want to hear what y'all got to say about it because.
Nayana, you want to go first? Oh, yeah. Okay,
yes, Temple plays too many games. Like, it hasn't been a good year for Temple.
It hasn't been a good week at all for Temple.
It has not been. They just, like, I don't know. The whole way they went about. Okay, well, so I don't know what everybody who listens know what happened with Owlchella. So basically, all the little hints, I was, a firm believer that Temple did not have the funds to get somebody like Drake, for example. And they just kept, hinting towards, Drake, and who else were they hinting towards?
Brett Fayez and Fabio Foreign.
Brett. I was like, I don't believe Temple could ever allocate those resources to getting Drake. Yep. Speaking from, the heart, because I just bought Drake tickets, and I spent $400+ expensive. I was like, there's no way Temple is charging $25 per ticket to see Drake. Like, that's just no. And what universe would Drake tickets be $25? So that's just like $25 is what I put on my SEPTA pass. That's not a Drake ticket,
Oh my god.
So when everybody was like, "Yeah, Drake's coming to Temple. Like, you should get your ticket," I was like, "Drake's not coming to Temple. I'm not buying a ticket." At the very most, I thought they were getting Ice Spice.
Bro, I would have loved to have Ice. I would get a ticket immediately for Ice Spice. And like, I hate that Temple wanted to bait. Like, how you gonna bait Fabio Four? You gonna bait Brett? You gonna bait Drake?
It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, they had one, like, for background. This background for anybody who doesn't know what Owlchella is. Basically, it's when the school gets artists and performers. They come to like the school and perform for them, or like perform. It's like a spring thing, and they had all these hints for us to guess on who like the people were going to come and like who was going to perform. And as Nayana just said, like they had like Drake, Brent on there. They had Gucci Mane on there, Meek Mill on there. Meek Mill's from here.
Yeah, Meek Mill too. Like how you gonna bait Meek Mill to Philadelphia? That's disrespectful.
Like my initial thought when I was seeing the cost word, I was literally like, oh, does Temple have the budget for all this? Like, I mean, Meek Mill, I guess.
Meek Mill was so believable. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like they could afford Meek Mill.
No doubt. But like Drake, like I was like, all right, chill. Like Drake, I don't know if Temple can I don't know if Temple can afford Drake.
Like,
And
I was giving Temple the benefit of the doubt because last year they had Jack Harlow.
But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Jack Harlow that
yeah, I mean
Oh,
he all right. He all
and
right.
that first class song really took me out because they played that nonstop.
Yeah. That song got overplayed. But yeah, so and then like they had another hint where they had like the silhouette of like a skyline or whatever like that. And I was like,
Yeah, so Meek Mill.
how am I supposed to guess that it's Atlanta? And
so
then
yeah. But really, before we hit the reveal, the account that they were like posting all these hints to baited for like a whole week and some, and like you could only buy tickets like one time. So if you wanted to get like your ticket and other people's ticket, like you only had one chance to get those tickets unless you bought
yeah,
them off somebody else. And they were like,
yes,
oh, everybody should follow because at a certain time we're gonna go dark, like the Instagram's gonna go dark, and we're gonna wait, for the review at the end of the week, and yada yada yada. Every single day there was like something, and everybody was thinking, oh, okay, it's gonna be Meek Mill, it's gonna be this person, it's gonna be that person, blah blah blah.
yeah.
Just for the headliners of Owlchella to be.
Say it.
Dinari, you want to say it?
Yeah, we got Lil Yachty and G Herbo.
Mind you, there are worse artists than Lil Yachty and G Herbo.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I know my friend's school last year she got Sean Kingston, which he only had
God.
Sean Kingston is coming here too.
But that's just for a regular party. That's not for like a headline.
Yeah, headline. Yeah.
Sean Kingston's like 40, like 50 years old.
That's who, but
he had some hits. That was all.
He's only 33.
He's 33.
Yes. Sean Kingston's only 33 years old. I didn't know that. I thought he was like 40 or 50.
Don't eat him.
He's old. I mean,
but yeah, both of them, they'd have to play like their good old hits for me to be like satisfied.
That's the thing. Like, I mean, I'm still gonna go. I mean, it could have been way worse. It could have been like Mumford and Sons or like country. It could have been like country music. Like, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, if it was country music, I would have been tight.
But like,
if Temple ever, oh my god.
Somebody said this is gonna be like the Say Wingard Fest or something like that. Like,
oh wow,
yeah,
Wingard Fest.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't buy tickets. I knew it was not going to be who I wanted.
Either.
Yeah.
And but like if that's gonna be a good concert, they need to play like good G Herbo, like Riding With It, and then like all of his old shit. Like
I'm not a fan of either of them, so I didn't care.
You don't like Yachty?
I like him, but it's not like I don't even listen to his music right now, so I don't care.
But actually, he need to drop that song into that. I put that catch I step my soda.
Oh, Holster?
Yeah.
Nah, his last album was pretty good. If you play some stuff off his last album and like some stuff from like 2016 or whatever, I'll be satisfied. Because I mean, I'm not really tripping about it though. I mean, like I said. Could have been way worse. It could have been way worse.
Yeah, I'll give Temple that. They did have worse to choose from.
They could have really dropped the ball. Like, they could have gotten, like, I don't even want to guess, but just random people.
But
like
there
Kyle.
Are people I feel like they could have got, but like even like J.I. could definitely headline here for a good price. Who else? Like, I don't know. I like she might be pricey now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think she cost that what G Herbo costed.
I mean,
but she's not really a performer though. Like,
who? Ice Spice?
I would have took anything from Ice. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they could be like, girl, just come sing a couple songs. Like, you know.
Isis, if you're listening, I love you.
She's not listening.
How do you know she's not listening?
I'm 99% sure Ice Spice is not listening to this.
But you're not 100% sure. So if
I'm
that
gonna DM her this after we're done.
Yes.
You should. Definitely should. Definitely should. but yeah. So we just talked about Owlchella. We talked about rotation, everything. So as you know, like there's a lot of artists going on tour right now. So we got Drake, Bryson Tiller, A Boogie. He's going on
Brent
tour.
Fayez is also.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yes,
Beyonce.
Beyonce too.
Beyonce going on tour again?
She's gonna be in Philly in this summer.
Them tickets is rent money. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
no
SZA.
joke.
Wait, is SZA still on? She's
SZA
still on tour,
I
right?
think she's still on tour.
The Philly
She waited on Philly though.
Yeah, that put a smile on my face. I'm not gonna lie. I was
That
not
put a smile on your face.
Yeah, I was not trying to see people's stories like singing like SZA and stuff like that.
Oh, I was gonna be right outside Lincoln Financial.
Don't
I
disrespect.
didn't get tickets, but I was gonna be camping outside.
Like, please don't disrespect. Like,
I love SZA though. I love SZA. If you're listening to this, I love you. I mean that's
no,
all.
because they were really
I love you
dragging
more,
her.
That was wild. But yeah, as far as me getting tickets, I have no luck at all. I've tried to get the Drake tickets. That didn't work out.
Drake was not worth it. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
The 400 something?
Yeah, 400 bucks to sit in the nosebleeds. Nah, you got it, man.
Wait, no, I'm not in the nosebleeds. Fuck out of here.
I was about to say.
Oh, you got wait, Nayana, you got tickets?
I got okay. This is so embarrassing. I got one ticket and spent like almost $500. But the thing is, the view from the seat I got, it's like, it's not like a bar, like a suite type thing, but it has like a whole, I don't know how to describe it, but it's for a New York show, and all the tickets around my area are going for like double what I paid.
So like 1,000?
Yeah,
like 800, just 900, yeah, something like that.
Gosh.
So I'm trying to trade my ticket. Honestly, I'm trying to take, because one ticket for $400 or $500 was so OD.
For free?
I'm not for free. The fuck?
What are you talking about for free? Dinari.
Look, I just want to go see Drake. I just want to see Drake.
I'd love to see Drake.
Like
actually, yeah, so she's not fun.
I really want to go see Drake. I mean, I was trying to go see him I was trying to go to Dreamville Fest in April in Carolina and Raleigh, because him, J. Cole, Usher, and them were performing, and I was trying to go to that, but those tickets are like crazy expensive, so I couldn't even get to it.
Makes sense.
I saw some people saying Dreamville tickets were cheaper than Drake's concert tickets.
You're lying.
What? I saw some people saying. I think actually I checked like the same day like Drake's pre-sale dropped, because that's how I got my tickets. And I think I checked, and I think some of them were cheaper than Drake's tickets.
Hold on, let me check.
Damn.
But like Drake's tickets were OD expensive, so like anything under that is cheaper. Anything under $500 is still cheaper.
And I think that I know like Fabrice, Christian, and I they're thinking of going to Toronto to when those tickets drops and getting those tickets to go to the Toronto show. And I know that'll go crazy. Like they telling me to come with them. I'm not sure yet, because I ain't been out of the country. But
Toronto, that's gonna be expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I got New York, and he even added a date like after pre-sale was over, like when all the tickets opened to the public, he added a New York show, and even those were still expensive. It's 3 days in New York, 3 shows in New York, and they're all expensive.
Oh wow!
So I know Toronto would go crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't think I could afford that price, because I can't even imagine what that price would be now. So we'll have to see about that one.
The cheapest tickets I saw for Drake were like $202 for nosebleed.
I don't even care. I was still on the roof of like the arena to go see Drake. I don't even care.
Me too. Low key, I just go for vibes because I do love Drake.
It's gonna be a party at a Drake concert regardless where you're sitting.
I don't even care. Especially if he starts singing his old stuff.
That's exactly why I justified the price.
You could do better.
That's the only reason I justified the price. I was like, if he's singing throwbacks, like I can't miss that.
That'd be everything. That'd be everything.
Like seriously. I'll go by myself if I have to.
Like seriously, on my bucket list, I just got seeing Drake in concert, Cole in concert, and then if Kendrick goes on tour again, I'm trying to see Kendrick in concert. Like those are like that's the holy trinity for me. I mean,
I'd love to see J. Cole in concert too.
I would tear up seeing J. Cole in concert. J. Cole is like my favorite artist.
Clearly.
But can we, yeah, can we talk about Brett and Bryson Tiller? Would y'all
Oh
rather go to
yeah.
a Brett Fayez concert or a Bryson Tiller concert?
I only know Bryson for Don't. But
Ah,
and
Okay,
yeah,
like
that's the only song I know him for. But
that's
I would,
the only song.
that's interesting.
I'm trying to think of any other Brent songs. I mean, not Brent songs, Bryson Tiller songs that I know. Don't and yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay, you never heard of Exchange?
Oh yeah. I've heard that one
Oh,
before.
here you
I used to sing that
go.
one. I used to sing that one.
But you only know
It's what
Don't.
happened when I think about you. Like, come on, I know that song. I know that song.
Oh my god.
So, but are you tapped into Brett Fayez?
Of course. I love Brent.
Oh,
I listen to Brent.
okay. So, which one?
What you mean? Which one?
Okay,
Oh,
Nayana.
yeah.
What
Would
you
you rather
mean?
go to a Brett concert or a Bryson?
Mm. I feel like I haven't seen any concerts of either of them. Like any videos or nothing of either of them in
Like you
concert.
don't know how they are performing wise.
Is Brent on tour right now?
Yeah, or he's about to release it. Something of those sorts.
I think only because Brent released an album more recently. I think I would go see him.
Mm.
But Bryson,
I
like he's doing all his own. Oh no.
uh okay, that's fair. That's fair. But like, I don't know. I'd give my entire left leg just for Raphael to look my way, like
Brent.
for half a second. Yo, nobody would ever hear the edit. I'm like, yo, talk to me correctly. Raphael see my face. Like
They're
that's
both
it.
fine. I can't.
He's
Oh my
performing in
god,
him and
I love him.
him and Ice Spice are performing in DC on July 15th.
Dead
Him and Ice
ass.
Yeah,
Spice.
cause
That's a
it's like a
little
tour.
random.
It's a tour.
Yeah.
It's Broccoli City, so they're having all these different artists show up. So it's Uzi,
Mm.
Jasmine Sullivan, City Girls,
I would literally
Maria the
sacrifice my
Scientist.
family to see oh my god, what was I about to say? To see Uzi on tour. I want to go to an Uzi concert so bad.
Yo, Ice Spice is booked. Like she everywhere. I love that.
Yeah, Uzi is really fun to see. I
And
saw
I
him
love
at
Uzi. He could perform too.
nah.
Uzi's in my top 5 to see in my life. Like I want to go to one of his concerts so bad.
He was
He
at Made in America.
simply.
It was actually insane. Like
I believe
his
you.
set was wild.
I love Uzi. Uzi. Uzi me
Uzi, fix your ass up.
That's what's up. All right, so so we're finishing up our first year of college and everything like that. So basically, for this segment of the show, we're just gonna talk about like what worked, what didn't work. Any advice you would give to anybody coming into college and just like how have y'all enjoyed like being at Temple Owl and just like freshman year being here at Temple and everything like that.
Ooh, I think Diondra has a lot to say, especially after her practical today.
Yeah, so I took my bio lab practical exam today. Mind you, I am not a bio student, I'm a computer science student, but I'm required to take a lab, at least one lab for my major. And like, I don't know, it had me questioning my life. Because I went studying for hours yesterday in the library and I was confused for like half of the questions. And I'm sitting here like, I genuinely, in that moment, I was like, college is not for the weak. Like, if you do not work for that diploma or you don't have money, you're not getting it. Like, it's just not going to come to you if you don't work for it. And it's like, it's a real reality. Like, honestly, I know parents are always like, go to college. But if you do not have the motivation or the want to go to college, that is not a move. But that aside, I love Temple. I love Temple University. It has its faults. It has its many faults. But I love the community. I love Temple. My first year, it was something for sure. And it was my first time extended time away from my family. And I love the freedom. One thing about me, I can work out, and then my parents are asking me, "Oh, who you going with? What time are you gonna be?" Like, I'm so good off of that. So yeah, it's a time. It's a time.
Nayana, you want to go?
Yeah, I very much agree with everything DT said. Like, if you really know you're not like a workaholic, or like you really can like stand, a lot of testing and studying and like time in the classroom, I would say take that couple months after you graduate high school to really think about what you want to
Yup.
do.
Yeah.
Like, at least that, that time over the summer, like, you could still go back and change majors, change programs, et cetera, et cetera. But once you start, like,
Something.
you have so
Yup.
much stuff to worry about. Like, for me, I'm a business major. I'm a business major, and I'm already almost, we're about to be done with our second semester, and I'm changing I'm thinking about changing majors. All because I met with an advisor today, and now it's just like, a course change, and no big deal because I'm still a freshman. Thank God I'm not any farther in. But
Yeah.
I would honestly like heavy consider what you really want to do, because it is not nothing to play with. You're wasting your time and your
Exactly.
money
Don't
if
waste
you
the
wait.
money.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I definitely would go back and change a couple of things.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But overall, like, it was a time.
It's a time for sure.
I would definitely go, like, I don't know. I always, like, in the fall, that seasonal depression just be hitting a little too hard sometimes. But I'm having a time this semester. I won't lie. Like,
Yeah.
I've already had to do my schedule planning for next fall, and like, I already know it's gonna be like, I have 6 classes. I'm almost at that like max credit hours. So I already know it's
Dang.
gonna be a lot because of this past fall. So I'm already just mentally preparing. Um, you know, grind time up until it's not.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm just glad this year has gone by so fast, and we're about to be a quarter of the way done, so nothing but up.
Nothing but a heavy.
Yeah, for me, I agree too. Because college is definitely something like it's a different beast. It's a different beast. I would say that like the biggest thing about college that you really gotta like really work on is like time management. Like time management in
Yup.
For
college,
sure.
time management in college is like something serious, and you definitely got to make sure that you're on top of that as far as just like work ethic and stuff too, because like I could go through high school without studying for a test and doing good on it, relying on myself, but I can't do that here in college. Like if I if I don't know the material, I'm failing like hard on that test. And when I came into Temple back in August, like it was a rude awakening because I
Yeah.
definitely had to tighten up when it comes to that sort of stuff. I mean, and as far as like college, here in Temple and everything, I like it. I mean, it has its pros, it definitely has its cons, but I like it. So, you just got to keep going through it, and you just keep doing it and everything like that. And for anybody who's about to go to college or doesn't know like whether college is the right thing for them or not, definitely give yourself time to think, because last thing you want to do is end up coming to college thinking that it's the right, not knowing if it's the right choice or not, and then being here and then realizing you made a mistake. So
Exactly. Because, like, me and Diondra, one of our suite mates did exactly that. Like,
Yeah.
she came, she was undecided. She came in, she was probably here, like, what, a month or two, and she decided it just wasn't her thing.
Yeah.
She, like, couldn't, well, not to get too personal, but she couldn't, like, she had to go. Like, just wasn't her thing for the time.
yeah,
And, like, I would definitely say, like, over the summer, or like as early as you can, start attending those in person, like whatever you can, to get on campus, because you'll know if it's not meant for you. I feel
100%.
like,
Yep.
yeah, most
like, do
definitely.
not be delusioned by anybody else's view of college. Like, your own view, your own, like, however you come here, like, it will not be the same as anybody who romanticizes it on like TikTok or whatever.
And it definitely is not like it is in the movies either. Like it's not like it is in the movies. The way like colleges like showing the movies and stuff, it makes it seem like it's all work, all fun, no like all fun, no work or anything like that. Not like that in college here, and again, like in real life, like you definitely gotta like sacrifice some stuff when you're in college and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is very work hard, play hard.
Yeah, like you could have fun, you could do things, but it like Denari said, it's the time management that you really have to do. Because I'll be honest, like my workload is not like insane. I don't have an insane workload, but me pushing things back, I'd be up at 6 a.m. writing essays. Like I should never be in that position. I put myself there, you know. So like it's definitely a time management kind of thing and then a commitment kind of thing. You have to literally sit there and realize, hey, you have to go to class because you missing a class is like you throwing away $300.
Yeah.
Like
That
that's
is
how you
true.
have to think about it.
That is
Like you
true.
have to think of it like no matter how much you're paying in tuition, it's still an amount that you're not gonna get back. Even if you like pay, unless you're free. If you got into college free, full scholarship, like shout out to you for real.
Yeah, shout
But
out
for
for
those
sure.
of us who do have to pay a penny, like don't let your tuition dollars go to waste. Like eat the dining hall food, eat the other
Yes.
food, cause like at least at Temple, I feel like we do have like a good amount of variation. Obviously, you're gonna get tired of the selection sometimes, but
Yeah.
compared to other schools, I'm thankful that Temple does have the like variation that it does have. So like eat the food, like you're not gonna die if you don't eat that $20 DoorDash. Like I promise you, you're not gonna be missing out. Save as much as you can, because once you will think you're up, you would think you have money, you could
Oh
spend
yeah.
it, and then the next week you're wondering why you have 16 cents in your account.
Oh, I can definitely attest to this. When I first got to Temple, I had like boatloads of cash because I worked all.
Denari was big money.
Yeah.
Big money.
Not big money.
Nah, I had boatloads of cash coming here like first semester, and I was good. I thought I was gonna be set for a minute, and
Mm-hmm.
then life happens. Like my first week here, my phone got like I got pickpocketed at a concert, and my phone got stolen. So I had to go.
I thought you were joking for real. Like I
No,
didn't
no,
believe him.
no. I was
He
being
was
for
you
real.
actually got
Nah,
robbed
my
at
phone
Made
got
in America.
yeah, yeah. My phone got pickpocketed my first week here, so then I had to go buy a whole nother phone, and then and then after that, paying for phone bill, and then next thing I know, 1 minute it's 1,000, next minute it's like 100. I'm like, whoa, where all the money go? So, definitely for anybody who's going to college, don't be spending like money that you don't have to spend.
100%, and it's the people you're around too. Because I'll tell you, when you're around a bunch of people who be thinking they be up too, you're gonna be wanting to spend, wanting to match what they match, and you don't got it like that. Do not play yourself. If you need to
Yeah,
skip out on that outing, on that concert, on that whatever it is, do not. And this is a plug too. Do not fall into them drug habits. I see how much money y'all be spending on the mix. I
oh
see how
yeah,
much y'all spend on the vapes. I see how much y'all spend on the apes. It's not worth it. All
nah.
that money you could be using to feed yourself or to save, you're spending on a split. Don't do that.
I've
I
Don't do
seen.
will
that.
tell you, there are things that are going to pop up that you did not expect to spend money on. You will have to spend
100%.
money on it.
Yeah,
You do
100%.
not want to spend all your money on stuff you do not need.
yeah.
100%.
Like,
Like
there's like life is gonna happen. You're gonna have to spend the money for things you actually need at some point. Do not be
yeah,
stupid. Do not
Yup.
be
because
stupid.
then
And
when you
especially if you don't have affluent parents who you could just call for. Because there are some people like that, and they could spend like that because if they're like, "Hey, mom, yeah, like I need $100. Can you send it to me?" And then mom's like, "Yeah, I got you." Okay, but if you don't have that, and your mom gonna tell you, "Well, you out of luck. You
Like,
need to
there's
think smarter."
there's so many free things to do while you're away at college that you could have the
Hundred
best time of your
percent,
life and not spend a single cent. Just do
yeah.
that.
all the time,
Also too,
especially in a city.
another thing I will say about college too, the parties and stuff. It's cool to party. I'm not saying don't do it, but don't be in a position where you're spending 20 or plus or more at one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like if you spending 20 or like $30 on a ticket to go to a party, it's not worth it to go to.
Some of
yeah,
the best parties are the cheapest. I'm not gonna lie.
yes, 100%. I
Right.
remember me and
I'm glad.
Nayana, we went to a frat and we were free, and that was one of the best like parties I went to the whole year.
Exactly. Like it's all about the mindset. You do not need to have so much money to have a good time.
You really don't. You could be
Like
having fun balling on a budget, and people won't even notice. So
exactly. College is like its own experience. Like just enjoy it. Like I love being
Yeah.
right up the street from the city. Like there's so much
Mhm.
to do. There's never a boring time on campus, I feel like. Like I have not said I'm bored, like I want to go home cuz like I'm
Yep.
not.
yeah,
I do not miss home, and don't feel bad for feeling like that. I speak to so many kids, and they be like, honestly, I don't miss my parents. I don't miss my family at home. Like I like being here, and that's an okay feeling because like that's the whole point. You don't want to be sick, bored, like wanting to go home. Why would you go away then? That wasn't the point. So don't feel bad for that. And like, yeah, do all the free stuff like Nayana was saying. Like here in Philadelphia, I be outside all the time. Don't spend no money. And
He
if you're
sure
not
does.
scary, if you're not scary, I say just hop the SEPTA. Not gonna lie, because who gonna check you? Because who gonna check you? This
Not
see
to
this
be a
police.
bad civilian, but for real, nobody checks you.
Yeah, like if you see there's no police, that SEPTA worker is not getting up to go tell you to go back and pay. Like save
Oh
your coins
yeah,
where
they
you
definitely
can,
not.
I'm
Half
I'm
the time they're not even there.
I'm not gonna
or
lie.
not paying attention.
I'm not gonna lie. Up until like December, and up until like late December, I was paying like to use the SEPTA and stuff
Oh
like that.
my gosh, Dinari.
I have a SEPTA card just for the games.
Yeah,
Just
because
for
game
when you have
days,
no choice.
yeah, because there's police, so they're always looking to see if we're gonna pay and for havoc and everything. So
But
that,
I
but
would say, especially if you're coming to Temple, like take the time out of your day to explore, like out of your week to
Oh
explore.
a
yeah,
hundred
yeah,
percent.
Take the SEPTA, it will be your best friend when you're going anywhere.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Like,
it's cheapest mode of transportation here. It gets you to and from where you need to get to, and
mm-hmm.
also and it's just fun. It's like it's a real experience. Like we on
You
a
get
SEPTA,
to
like
meet kids dancing on the scepter and stuff.
yeah, there'd be fights and stuff like that.
They gonna ask you for money though, so be prepared.
The
Yeah,
SEPTA in its own is a whole experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
The
really is.
crackheads, they'll ask you for money too. They'll stare at you. They'll yell. They'll do all of that. Be prepared.
Just
Yeah,
mind your business and keep it
yeah.
pushing.
Don't look them in the eyes.
Don't stare at people. Just just look down or just
Oh my
look out
god,
the.
the don't stare at people rule. People do not be taking that seriously sometimes. Like for real,
Yeah.
keep your eyes right in front of you.
If it doesn't,
I
if it if it
when people
doesn't,
when I bring people up from home, I'm like, no, for real, like why are you staring? Like look away.
Don't
if
stare.
it
Cause
doesn't concern you, just leave it alone. Just let it be.
100%.
Exactly.
Cause next thing is gonna be, oh, what you looking at? And you got yourself in a situation.
Yeah, and it's not what you want, especially not here in Philadelphia. It's
But
like the last place
yeah.
you want. That's the last place you want something to happen. But yeah,
Philly, yeah, Philly has so many good places. Go to Chinatown, go to the Fashion District, go to Sierra Green. Sierra Green is so beautiful, close by.
go to the
Like, just
market.
go explore.
Go to
Yeah, that
go to the
too.
market. But don't be
That
spending money. Don't
too.
spend money on sandwiches and stuff if you're not going to eat it. Like go to the market.
Denari, you speaking from experience.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still pissed about that. That was not cool.
Use your meal swipe and go out after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that's actually really good. Go to like Burger Fry or Wingstop, get your little meal stuff, and then go do a little picnic. That's
yeah.
great.
That's the one thing I'm so grateful for. The temple has like two Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, we had the
Zen
Chick-fil-A's.
places.
Y'all
You
not
could get
shitting on us.
sushi. Like
Uh-huh.
They got Mexican grill spots.
Yes, Twisted Taco. If y'all are at Temple, coming to Temple, go to Twisted Taco. It's good. And Salad Works.
Salad
Salad
Works
Works
is
is
good.
really good. Yup.
but the sack lines be so long, so don't go at 12.
Don't
Yeah.
go from 12 to 3, honestly.
Not
And
three.
Nah, 12 to like all day really.
oh,
You
well, like
It's all there.
12, that's OD. I would say just skip. Don't go at 12. You're not gonna get anything. You're really
No,
not.
because when I be going at 2 and 3, the lines be long too.
I feel like I always missed it. Like I missed the line when I go at 2, 3. Like it's still gonna be a line. Like I've never seen there not be a line. But today it was going out the doors.
Dang.
Like as soon as you walked up the steps, there was the line.
No, for Chick-fil-A.
Yes, you know.
And Chick-fil-A was never that good. That's the thing. Like Chick-fil-A was never that good.
It's
like,
because they closed Morgan.
No, it's open. I went today.
It's open.
It depends because I went Monday and they said it was open, but now since it's apparently closed 2 to 5, people think I don't know.
No, it's only close to the public from 2 to 5.
I don't know.
It's not close to Temple students from 2 to 5.
That's what I thought, but I was like, well, I'm going to J&H anyway, so why would I spend my time? I was like, let me stay close to home.
But before we like wrap up and everything, y'all got any last words for like the guests or anything like that? I mean, not for the guests, for the people. I'm tripping. My fault.
Yes. My Cash App is Diondra 100 DIONDRA. I don't need to put Instagram, nothing. Just I'm a broke college student and send me money. That's it.
It is Women's History Month.
It is Women's History Month.
I don't if we're plugging things. Nayana Alize on Instagram, NAYANALIZE. You know what it is.
Yeah. That's what's up. But I just want to say, Diondra and Nayana, thank you again for being on this episode. Thank you again for, coming in last minute. You definitely could have said no to doing this, but you took time out of your day to doing this. And for everybody else, man, thank y'all for listening to another episode of the Young Bulls podcast. As always, you're gonna be on either weekly or bi-weekly. So just stay tuned on that. We're gonna get back to regular scheduled stuff after this episode. But thank y'all for tuning in and peace. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, as always, we'd like to thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of the Young Bulls podcast. A lot of laughs, a lot of giggles. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And man, as always, keep it locked in. We're gonna have another episode next week. And yeah, we're going to continue doing our thing. And also, if you're trying to get on another episode, and join the fun, feel free to just hit us up on IG, YBPod. Follow us. And yeah, Young Bulls Pod. Thank you guys again. Peace.